Hello, my name is Miss Kayla Woods, and this is a video for my academic and honors geometry courses this year. We'll start off with just a brief background about me and then jump into some big ideas. Where can I find my students' daily assignments? What kind of materials do they need? And just in general, what are things going to look like? So to begin, this is my 9th year at Brecksville Broadview Heights High School. I've been a mathlete since 2012. I work with an awesome group of people. I'm very happy to be here. I love working with them. A lot of fun people, game for trying lots of new things. And so it's really just a blessing to be here. I graduated from Brunswick High School and then went to Indiana Wesleyan University on the main campus, where I earned my Bachelor's of Science in Math Education, and then a few years after that began and then finished my Master of Arts in Mathematics from John Carroll. That allows me to teach College Credit Plus courses. So this year I am teaching college algebra. We started last year, that was the first year with it, and this is the second year with it at the high school. So it's a nice opportunity to be able to teach that class and provide dual credit, so high school and college credit, for a handful of students. So to the question, where can I find my assignments? If you're a student, you're going to Google Classroom and then clicking on the classwork tab up there at the top. And then as you can see here, there's two ways where students can view the weeks at a time. So off here to the left, they could click on it there, and then you see the red and the gold options for the agendas. Since things are a little bit different, since we're only seeing students 2 days a week, our schedules are a little bit shifted. So you will just need to look at whichever category your student falls into, whether it's A through L in the red category or M through Z in the gold category. That's where you can see the week at a glance, and also any links that your students might need for any videos or Desmos activities or Khan Academies or anything that will be in that link for them there. And any additional assignments that need turned in Google Classroom will appear here as well with the appropriate emoji in front of them, just for a nice visual reference. If you're a parent, then you can use the link in Progress Book or on the portal page to get to my website. And then at the top, you can click on whichever course applies to your student, and then the agendas will be below. And you'll just, again, have to pay attention to which color or which grouping your student is a part of to see what they're doing for this week. Some technology that we'll be integrating pretty heavily in the math department, I would say in general, is we'll be using Khan Academy, Desmos, which is like an online calculator, but also allows for some activities that are a little more interactive. And then Edulastic, which is a little bit more of a check of skills, and they're again a little more interactive than just multiple choice questions or typing in an answer. They can drag and drop. And Edpuzzle is videos that will kind of stop them along the way and ask them questions. So we can do things like scaffold along the way, do a chunk of the problem first, ask them what the answer is, and then they can see the rest of it worked out to see if they got it correct or not. Also can be a way that we can be an instructor at home for your student, even though we'll simultaneously be operating class in person with the other group of people that's here. My Lab Math, that's for my college algebra class only. That's how they'll get their homework. The student benefits for these different technology pieces that you'll see probably more frequently than others is that there's skills practice there, immediate feedback, remediation, and some good visual tools as well. Materials, this is a summary of what is in the course policies. The course policies you can find on my website by clicking on each course. But in general, what they need is a binder, some graph paper, a graphing calculator, and especially their own graphing calculator. So this year, because of all the germs and everything like that, I'll be a lot more stringent on lending out my personal calculator just to try to keep everybody as safe as possible. They also will need expo markers. The preference would be that they have 2. Because we will write on the desks a good bit, since we'll be keeping those clean throughout the day. They'll be cleaned after every class. We write on the desks a lot because it just allows us a quick way to write, and then it's easier for them to erase if something's wrong and kind of keep going. Plus, it's pretty fun because you get to write on a desk. Also, they'll need colored utensils, whether that's pens or colored pencils or highlighters. They just need 3 colors beyond their pencil because we will be marking up a lot of diagrams, and it'll just help us give ourselves some visual cues as to what we're talking about. If your student needs extra help, then I am available 3rd period, 6A, 8A, and after school, with the exception of Wednesdays because that's when we'll have department meetings. Just please have your student tell me in advance to ensure I don't have a meeting, or to ensure that if my door is closed and I'm recording, I don't miss them because they think I'm not in the room or something like that. Just a heads up is always nice. All right, so here's the contact information at a glance for you if you want to screenshot this part of the page or something like that, or pause the video to jot stuff down. That could help just give you a snapshot of basically all the things I've talked about here. Again, if you will be communicating with me, the preference would be that that would be via email because I can reply to that a lot faster than a voicemail. But if you would like me to call, you just let me know in an email and we could talk that way as well. Looking forward to a great school year. I know it's going to be different, but I also think we can make the best of it. Thanks for listening, and good luck listening to all the other presentations.